What's up? 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 My steady steppers. Woo! So this is take number 3 on the redrop podcast, but it's all good because we're gonna keep going until we get it right. Consistency is the key to greatness. So I have taken a break, of course, as you guys all know. But of course, y'all know I'm back. Y'all probably like, man, that man Destin on drop some weight. He been hitting the weights. Yes, yes, yes. Everything that you're saying is correct. But let's talk about the break real quick for a few minutes. But before we even get into the greatness and why I was gone, let's let y'all know. This podcast and episode is brought to you by Nonetheless RGC. No job too big or small, baby. Just call RGC. We are your favorite property and preservation specialists. You know, we love to serve. We love to serve. We love to serve. We don't love to give away free service. We love to give away great and efficient service. So, I want everybody to know, if you need any contractors in the Atlanta area, you need some advice. You need to know where the next step is. Shoot us a call. Shoot us an email. We can be reached via email at info.rodriguez, RODRIQUESGC.com. Shoot me an email, man. Let me know what you need. And let's figure out how to get you what you need to stay steady stepping. So back to this great podcast. I miss y'all. How y'all been feeling? Y'all been feeling amazing? I hope so. I hope so because I'm feeling the energy through the camera that you guys have been feeling amazing. Because I've been feeling amazing because I have been elevating. Like I have been really elevating lately, and man, like, but I had to take a break because for a minute I had got into a space to where I wasn't in my most creative version of me. And as a creative, you have to really have a sense of faith, a sense of purpose, and a sense of vision. And sometimes we go through life and we're in different environments that can make things cloudy. And when things get cloudy, you can't see as far as you should see because it's something that's in front of you that's making things cloudy. You get what I'm saying? Whether it's mindset, whether it's people, whether it's emotions, you have to clear the way. You have to clean those lenses. You have to take those glasses off sometimes and look and say, dang, I ain't cleaned these things in a minute. They dirty. Let me clean these. And then when you put them back on, it's like, oh, where am I? What am I doing here? This where I'm at? Do I like where I'm at? Do you like where you at? I don't know. I didn't like where I was at. I didn't like where I was at, and I didn't understand where I was at because things were cloudy. And they were cloudy because I chose not to vibrate on my most high frequency. I chose to vibrate on somewhat of a lower frequency that was hindering my clarity. And that hindrance allowed me to be able to go down deep within myself and find me. And when you find yourself, ooh, you have to start with finding yourself. Know what you like, know what you don't like, know what you'll tolerate, know what you won't tolerate, know where you want to be. You may not know exactly where you want to be, have an idea, and start walking. Start moving on where you want to be. Start preparing now. Just start. And every day, it's going to get clearer. It's not going to get easier, but it's going to get clearer. Just a little step every day. And when you stay consistent with those steps, you're going to build a muscle in your brain. And that muscle is going to carry out into every task that you then encounter on your journey. Because if you like the old me, I used to stop stuff, start stuff, stop stuff, start stuff, stop stuff, start stuff. Of course, y'all kind of saw that with the podcast, but that was part of also me really going to find the value within myself so I could properly articulate and communicate the value that I'm so blessed and fortunate to be able to pour into you all with, because I had to get poured into. Because I had been pouring out of my cup for so long in so many different places, and I was running empty. That's why I had to take a break, look at my cup, and realize I'm halfway empty. If I keep going at this rate, I'm going to be empty, and I'm not going to have no more to give. And I've been in a place where there was no more to give. And it's not a nice place. It's not a place that I ever want anybody to be at. So that's why I had to go down and shake that energy out of me. I had to work that energy out of me. I had to grind that energy out. I had to sweat that energy out. Get that negative energy out of your spirit. Get that negative energy out of your environment. Get that negative energy out of your life. Get that negative energy away from you, because you don't deserve that. We tapped in because we vibrate on a whole nother level. We on a whole nother frequency. And I know you are, because something that you did and something that I did allowed us to be here now together. And it's not for a reason. It is for a reason. It's not for a season. I apologize. So what I really want everybody to do, right? I want y'all to take a second, right? And I just want you to meditate and reflect. Meditate and reflect what have been some visions that you've been getting or receiving a lot. And it's just now it's like, man, I keep receiving these visions, but I'm scared. I keep receiving these visions, but I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to do. I keep receiving these visions, but is that really for me? Can I really do that? I'm here to tell you, yeah, you can do it. That's why that vision keep popping up. You thought that's by accident? No, your subconscious is telling you something. Through dreams, through visions, through other people. It's time to execute. It's time to execute and do what you need to do to take your life to the next level. Take the people that you really love to the next level. But start off with taking your mindset to the next level. Because that mindset is the only thing that's really going to take you to the next level. Because if your mindset not there, your body, flesh is not going to follow. So we got to get these mindsets together first. That's what my biggest advantage of my break has been about. My intellectual property. Once I changed the real estate that was in my mind, oh my goodness. I physically paved a whole nother road for myself. Like, the road's not built. It's just, the road's not built. Don't get it twisted. But from right here where I'm at now, with my clear 2020 vision and to the end of that bed, oh, I see clearly. And it might be a couple hills. It's going to be a couple hills in there still. But the road is different. And it's my paved road. Because as we know, life never is straight. Has its ups and its downs. What I've learned through my journey of self elevation and mentorship, you gotta dig deep. You gotta figure out your why. What's your why? I know my why. Y'all wanna know my why? My why is for me to be in the most optimal health and mental positivity aspect of myself every day, and be the most efficient leader for my sons that they see, respect, and appreciate, because it wasn't about me no more once they were created. So I have to give them an example. I apologize. I get to give them an example of what Brown King excellence look like in the physical, in the mental, in the financial. That's my obligation to them. What's your why? When you figure out your why, that's going to give you a whole nother light under your fire. But see me, I'm stacking this firewood high. I'm digging this foundation low. Digging this foundation deep. We got to dig. And I'm talking about deeper than just the surface, about 4 or 5 feet. I don't know how deep you gonna have to deep go. I don't know how deep you. I don't know how deep you're gonna have to dig on your journey. I can't tell you that. I don't know how deep I'm gonna have to deep on my. I, I don't know how deep I'm gonna have to dig on my journey, but I'm gonna start digging. Cause I'm not gonna be standing up on the surface, looking at life from an old perspective and wondering like, dang, why am I still in the same place instead of really creating my foundation on where I want to be? Not waiting on nobody else to build my foundation. Not waiting on the right opportunity to build my foundation. Not just hoping my foundation get built by itself. But start to dig my foundation. Start to understand that that's not gonna be in the building once we start building. Oh yeah, I like that. That can be in the building. That can be in the team. That can be a part of the foundation. Like thinking about my structure, visualizing my structure, understanding my structure. Gotta start. You have to start. Because if you don't, you always make excuses on why you didn't. So, the conference. Circle of CEOs conference. I was blown away from night one when we was at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Y'all follow me on TikTok? Go chop it. Come tap in with me on TikTok. Mr.Steady.stepper. Tap in on my TikTok. You're going to see the dome. You're going to see not the dome. You're going to see the stadium. You're going to see the event. Make that investment in yourself. Stop counting the money. Stop counting the time. Count the opportunities. When you're making investments, count the opportunities that you get to be great in them. Don't count the money that you got the opportunity to invest in the situation, but count the opportunities that you get to take away from the situation. It'll give you a whole nother perspective on making your money go work for you. Because if you spend money once and it doesn't multiply at least twice, I got a whole nother perspective about that one too. So I'm going to be, I have the audios recorded from the event. So what I want to tell you guys that if you all want to get if you all want any of the clips from the audio, if you guys want any audio clips from the event, shoot me a DM on Instagram, Steady, STEADY stepping, STEPPING .podcast on Instagram. And then my name is gonna be Tony Rodrick on there. Add that Instagram because the other Steady Stepping Podcast Instagram is hacked, locked out. We not worried about it no more. We got a new Instagram, Tony Rodrick. Um, that's where I'm at with it. Tap in with me and we can get together. I can figure out what audios you want and then I can make like a nice bundle package for you, and we can add some value to each other. You get what I'm saying? Because everybody needs to be in another environment that's gonna get you out of your comfort zone, but allow you to really thrive in that zone. Mm, I said it like that. Damn, that sounds good. Get out of your comfort zone to thrive in the new zone, because you never know what that new zone can really open up for you. So I had to come back and let you guys know I missed y'all and I am back. You get what I'm saying? I ain't even set everything up. I'm not even in the studio. I'm in the room with it. That's how you know it's just like it was on my spirit and my energy's been screaming at me to Destin, it's time. And I've been procrastinating. I'm not even gonna hold you. That's why I tell y'all, I'm not perfect, and I'm not one of those people that try to fake it like I'm perfect. I have my flaws. But the reason again that I'm documenting the process so we can all see what happens when you document it, you get better. Cause you get to go back and be like, man, I remember that time. I remember where I was at mentally. I remember where I was at financially. I remember when I was at my mama's house shooting podcasts. But guess what? I don't pay my mama house off, both